YouTube. Ready for another entirely based tier list. We used to have a podcast where I invited people on, and I'll be honest, there's not enough PvPers in this day and age that want to hop on. So I just do my podcast by myself. Say hi, YouTube. Hi, Otto. How you doing? So we just keep the podcast going by ourselves, and we love the tier list. So I don't need everybody's help to do the tier lists. But y'all been asking for a little more order. We're gonna redo the ones we did in the past. We're gonna take notes as we go, so we can put some timestamps as best we can in the video. So please like and subscribe. But we're doing my best. But yes, the T1 tier list. So as we can, I obviously know which one I'm gonna put first. Let's do a class that I know very well, Awakened Guardian. We'll start with Awakened Guardian. We're gonna put Awakened Guardian as one of the best classes. Awakened Guardian is literally S tier. If anyone has a problem with me, they can catch me outside, literally outside their base in a tier 1 Nodewar, while I combo their entire guild. You don't even need your chimeras on. It's at the guild. Anyone has a problem with that? I don't think so. Literally. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, who's gonna argue with that kind of vessel attitude? I got to write over here, dude. I tried to write on my mouse pad and I wrote a hole in my fucking paper first thing. Awaken Guardian. Oh my god, I can't see the lines in this blue. Okay, we'll just use bullet points. Fuck, I'm good at this. Oh shit, I'm not supposed to curse this YouTube. Oh, that's okay. I'm a bad YouTuber. Yo, we might as well do Succession first. Where do you think Succession goes? Is Succession sucks? I clearly am biased. Where do y'all think Succession goes? Is it like A? Or how hard does it hit in T1? Does anybody know? Any T1 enjoyers? Any Suck Guardian T1 enjoyers? It does a lot of damage, but it's not like perma protected. I think it's A, because it still does a F ton of damage. What's up, GMZ? Damage is kind of scarier if you're a weaker class. She's also very avoidable. Yeah. So anytime you have to Phoenix in, probably not good, because you need your Phoenix to get away. Meanwhile, yeah. So it's not ideal. We're gonna start us off there, and we'll put that as S-Guard. We're gonna keep moving along. So the major issue is she's not tanky at all, and these S classes have a lot of iframes. That is why they're tanky. No one's tanky with 4,000 health, and they do damage, right? Basically, so like these S tier, there's gonna be a trend. Is SHAI okay? We'll do SHAI in a little bit. Hold on, getting ahead of myself. I know one other S tier class for sure, because every time I'm shot calling, I get one shot by their ultimate in tier 1s. I'm gonna put this class ahead of Awakened Guardian, because they literally one shot me with their ultimates over and over again. Is this PvP or PvE? This is a tier 1/2 tier list for the YouTube. We're trying to go through this. I'm gonna put Suck MAEGU here. And this is just a general statement as in all T1, T2s. This, yeah, another base tier list. My capacities. You'd love to see it, don't you? Don't you love them? We love to see them. So what we do is we go through and we set like half of them. Chat. We're gonna set like half of these. That's why the timestamps are so hard. And then as we go, we'll have to adjust. People in chat are gonna call me entirely base. It's almost like I knew y'all would say that, and I named the podcast entirely based for anyways. Okay, I mean, we love the tier list. Look, hey, if you tell them you're entirely based from the beginning, how can you go wrong? So anyways, we're Omega Law. You love to see it. We are entirely based, so you don't have to guess where we're coming from. Now, on that same note, I play Awakened Guardian, and I'm not a biatch, so you can tell that I'm not like degeneratively based to where I'm going to lie to you to like this isn't fake media. We're just based. That's it. So just all the way. And so I'm telling you, we're S tier. Guardian is S tier. Let's look at Awaken. Do we have Coop and a Coop and a Coop and a Coop? Coop does good in tier 1s. I think Awaken MAEGU might be S, but I don't know. Does anybody know? Should I ask in guild chat? Guild chat. Is Coop here? All right, I yelled Coop in guild chat. Hardly see him. I know it's just Coop. It's too much skill required. Yeah, but that we're talking. Okay, we're talking like the best players. By the way, chat. The skill lists are always the ideal best player. Yeah. Remember that. That's how you make it scientific. Okay. That's why we always talk to Coop. I wish I could get a hold of, Flannels and all this. Unfortunately, we're doing this like later than normal. I normally get a hold of everybody. I also happen to have done a lot of tier 1s. I happen to know what it is and what it isn't, and we happen to have chat with us. So yeah. She's more of a duelist, to be honest. She's great, but ball fighting. I think I'm gonna take Rizal and everything into play, and even though Coop can top frag in T1s, I think that for the same reason Succession Guardian is A, and potentially B later, we're gonna put Awaken MAEGU in A for now. I think she's very good if you have hands. The problem is everyone in T1s and 2s has 4 thumbs and a toe on their hands. So that's the issue. But what are we going to do? I'm just happy when you guys hold W when I scream it out, by the way. Okay. I don't care if you got 4 thumbs. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Omega Law. Let's hold W, baby. Okay, let's move on. All right. Let's see. Let's keep in line. Let's go towards some controversial. What do we think the worst classes in tier 1, like the D and the C's would be? Tier 1. I'm gonna be base. I'm gonna be entirely base. Do I have any DKs? Any DK enjoyers? Does DK suck in tier 1? I bet Awaken DK sucks. Corsair? You mean suck Corsair? Awaken Corsair slaps. Awakening DK? I want to put Awakening DK in like C. Can I do this? Or is she good? It's hard to tell because it's hard to tell. A or B? Okay. We're gonna put Awakening DK here though. I know Succession is a beast, right? So let's take Suck. And so we got Awegu. And now ADK and now Suck DK. Gotta write this down. Succession DK. Where's Suck DK, chat? Right here. Yeah. By the way, Suck DK, my buddy Fieren's been checking Suck DK out. It's crazy. On the lower end, but she's hard to catch for a lot of classes. Yeah, she's gonna end up being C. I think I'm gonna call Suck DK Queen of A right now. And this is my argument for it. She does a F ton of damage, but she is just never gonna be like giga broken. Like honestly, if you died it like I learned this fighting my friend Adversary. And shout out to Adversary. I think he's over at Giants. We love Giants. Love that guild.
Danny's deal. Shout out Danny Destroyer. If you can't figure out how DKs work, you're gonna die to them over and over again. You have to just fight one. I'm sorry. It's like there's every class that has like a thing. It's like ninjas, you know. You have to just fight ninjas. And so they're really good at what they do. But like in a ball, like in it, because ball fighting is definitely a thing in T1s, and group fighting. Like you all group up for so split damage does nothing, then all the damage does nothing, and then you can push forward, take a base. Like I don't know. I will see if it's S or not. We have to other things to compare. So SHAIs? Are they more important or less important in T1s? What do y'all think? Or are they godlike again? What's the verdict on SHAI, chat? Does it go back to the top of the list?
Oh my goodness.
Does it go back to the top of the list? Does it go back to the top of the list? Oh my god. A B A S. Cool, I figured out what to do. Yeah, so I think everything that SHAI does is pretty much irrelevant other than the giant HP buff, its mind capacities, or somebody pointed out a little while ago. The difference between having a SHAI in your ball and 2-1s is crazy, because your stats are so low that you can't easy full combo, and ults are very important with the wounds, with the low HP hit pools. So just like SHAI, yeah, SHAI is just still nutty. Every single tier list, by the way, this is the number 3. SHAI always either in God tier by itself or top of the S tier. By the way, I'm doing these lists. It'd be great if Pearl Abyss were to just look at these lists and be like, oh, there seems to be a trend, you know, like, wait a minute, SHAI is required in every form of PvP, and it's unkillable. Anyways, hold on. Yeah. What am I thinking? Anyways, let's keep going. PA balancing PvP. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? You're right. You're right. Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, post SHAI world. Let's look at archers in T1. Not as good as you'd think. Archer in a tier 1. What do we think about Archer? Before I place it, chat, do we have any opinions? I think I'm entirely based. I'm gonna put Archer right here for T1s. Does anyone have a fucking problem with that? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm cussing. Hi, YouTube. I think it's fine. So like, as things go, we are gonna shuffle these around, and as we move through, you'll see. Quiet gets 140 kills and 1 death in T1s. That's why I'm asking. And also, Quiet is what's her name? The Amazing Archer. I can't remember get her other name, right? So that's exactly who I want. Who I would want. So they go 140 and 1. God damn.
That sounds like Archer still hits really hard. What do y'all think, Chad? Oh, it's Kirai though. Yeah, that's Kirai. Yeah, I know. But we're doing best case scenario, and we're talking the best player. So we got to think it's Kirai. Kirai is literally the, I've always said, the best Archer. So, for like since Coast, when I met Kirai way long ago, she's always been the best Archer. And T1s back then, she outfragged everyone. So I'm gonna leave it here for now because of what we said. Like we're looking at best players, and but we're also applying the T1 T2 lens to this. So hurry up, Razor School Omega Law. That's funny. So we're looking at best player, and then we're fogging it down because you need a baseline. Fast backwards. We're taking the best player, and then we're like toning it back a little. Like we're going like 80% best player. Like we're assuming it's like 80% of a best player, because normally we that's how we can keep make it fair, because the difference between the worst player and the best player is so skewed on some of these classes that there's no fair way to put them on a tier list. If that makes sense. You see what I mean? So we look at the best player as like, this is where the best player is. But because it's tier 1 or tier 2 list, I'm basically saying, let's look at not the best player. Let's look at Mr. 85%. And we're basing that off off of the best player's performance. Right? Because there are, like, let's be real, Bass Backwards. I want to be 100% real with you. There are people, such as myself, believe it or not, with over 700 gear score, playing in tier 1 and tier 2. I know, it seems crazy. It seems crazy. It seems crazy. But I like what you're saying, and I think that I think that you're right. I think that you're right, and that's why we applied what we applied. Because if we assumed every Archer was Kirai and they were going 140 and 1, I would have put them in S tier right off the rip. And right now I have them in the bottom of A. They very easily could be, let's put them at the top of B. Like I understand. That's why I'm putting them here. They're, compared to all these classes, they just get killed, even when they know what they're doing. So you think it's damn near the worst? We'll see. I think it's going to be skewed. Who do you think is the worst? Best backwards? Let's ask you. Which, if you said damn near the worst, who's at the bottom? Chat. Who's at the bottom? I feel like Suckcaster tickles. Awaken WOOSA. Awaken WOOSA is a summon class. But it sucks. Because Archer versus Suck Ranger. Archer wish he had Ranger damage. So Archer has summons. So I feel like in tier 1s, the Archer's going to do way more damage than the Ranger. Because the Archer's actually got summon damage. Suck Nova, I think. So let's look at that. I think Suck Ranger sucks too. Is Suck Ranger C or B? Where do we put Suck Ranger? Is it below, or is it worse than Archer, or above Archer? Suck Ranger. I'm putting it in C for now, just because I feel like we should have a C character. Omega Law. Dude, I wrote B as soon as I wrote Archer. That's funny. I didn't even wait something. Ranger C, the first C tier. I don't know. The Suck Rangers are free. And tier 1. I want to put him in D tier. Where's Boo? Is Boo here? In Discord? No. D tier? No. D tier has got to be completely unplayable. Which class is completely unplayable? In tier 1s. Y'all keep saying Suck Nova. Suck Striker? Really? Is... You're... I'm done. I'm done. Alright, first of all, Awakened Ranger, is it cracked in tier 1s? Let's finish Ranger, then I'm gonna do the worst. Yeah, you actually broke my brain, bro. I shouldn't have taken that other fucking gummy. Can I put Ranger as like the queen of A right now? Or put her behind Dark Knight. Alright, Ranger used to be a skillful class, but I don't want to hear that anymore, Rizal. Every single Ranger looks like they're fucking flannels. Yeah, I know it's YouTube. I cussed on purpose that time. Back in the day, there used to be just a couple. There was like, you know, 2 or 3 Awakened Rangers flipping around, mouse moving. Every one of them is flannels. Every one of them can like frame. Ah! Don't tell me that shit's hard. Don't tell me. No. They made it way too easy, whatever they did. They made that way too easy. Every single one of it's like, don't tell me that. It's like SORC. SORC doesn't even have to go into their main hand anymore. You know how it used to be really easy. Flannels is above the rest. What I'm saying is, and yes, this is my tier 1 tier list. We're not going off flannels specifically. What I'm saying is every one of them that learns a basic movement is basically like old flannels now, just with the stamina guard, because old flannels had no stamina guard. That's how much easier the class is. That's what I'm saying. They're untouchable, basically, dog. It's actually crazy. The SORC with a grab, the thing we were always scared of. The whole game, we were like, don't give SORC a grab, but please don't give SORC a grab. You have to compare skill level to the other class of the game, not the old class. I think it does a lot of damage in tier 1, so still. It has a -60 debuff. It does damage. It scales really well. It has iframes. It would be S tier if you didn't have to actually have hands to play it. Let's be real, right? That's, I think, right? I think that's the truth. I think the things that are going to make an S tier class in this, a lot of classes do a lot of damage, but I think the thing that makes an S tier class is whether or not in the T1, T2 scene, you can kind of just learn it in a couple weeks and just be a god. You know what I'm saying? I think that seems like where we're at. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but that seems like what we're going so far with S tier in this scenario. And because at this point, it's a tier 1 list. So like, you want to pick something that has a lot of damage and you're good at, but at the same point, like, you want to be like performing best. You want it to be easier, right? That's kind of a fact, I think. Some of these classes you can learn in like a week or 2 and be amazing. Some of them you cannot. So let's keep moving. Alrighty. Let's just go right into what we were talking about as the worst. Suck Nova. I'm going to put Suck Nova in D tier. Does anyone play Suck Nova in a T1 Nodewar? Have a problem with me? We got any Suck Novas that frag out? Huh? Speak now, forever hold your peace.
Where is it? That's Ninja. Wait, that's Armin. Wait. Whoopsie. All right. So S Nova might be our first F. Literal D tier. Suck Nova is just a superior auto. Yeah, the thing is, losing. Yeah, they can't be tanky. They have less health. They have to die to be useful. I don't know, man. That's so cringe. What else did we say? Succession Gauntlet. So Suck Mystic and Striker are both D tier and tier 1s. Y'all sure about this? I think Suck Mystic might be better than Striker. At least in tier 2s, maybe. We'll see. So we're gonna not D tier Suck Mystic. However, I love you, no snipe. But there is just not an instance where I think to myself, God, that Succession Striker did good. Sorry, buddy. I know you do your best. Bro, yeah. So I think Mystic might be sleeper in this instance. So it might be Succession Ranger. But by the time you get good enough to play it correctly, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm entirely based here. But there's some C tier S motherfuckers. Okay, I'm done. Alright, I'm done. Y'all said Awaken WOOSA. Y'all love shitting on Awaken WOOSA. Where's Baron? Baron's in bed right now. How dare you do this to Baron? Alright, we'll put him in the D tier too. Where's the Succession WOOSA? Where you go, buddy? Fuck WOOSA. One of the most powerful classes, most bursty classes in the game. Is it hard to learn though? Or is she in that easy mode, baby? Is she so easy? I feel like MAEGU is easier than WOOSA, bro. MAEGU like flies backwards and kites, and the ult is just, yeah. Yes. So it's funny. What one part of the class is literal S tier, the other part of the class is literal D tier. She's the easiest class. You never played DRAK. Well, now I wouldn't say, yeah, Succession DRAK requires you to charge up stuff and has a mechanic. Guardian's easier than Succession DRAK. Smile. Let me see. What do we got here? Let's move on along. Well, how is Awaken Hash in tier 1? Let's chat. Does Awaken Hash slap? I'm not. Tier 1/tier 2. Does it have damage? It's kind of hard for newer players to pick up.
I also like VALK 100% because I can one shot my friend. Usually play VALK, and what I do is love using. What's up, Hilda? Yeah, yeah. We'll get to VALK. Those are the two players I play. I play as well. I'll do that next. But that's why I also play Awakened Guardian, and that's why I have it up there. Very good input. I appreciate it. So yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but we're saying MAEGU is definitely much better, much easier to learn than WOOSA. But we'll see. Awaken hash. That's where we were. I'm gonna put it at the top of B tier, I think. Is it better than that? He's hard to play around in a ball. Flex. Yeah, because it's like Flex Squad, right? But we shall see. We shall see. All right, on that note, though, I'm going to put Suckhash in A. Right? Whereas Succession, hash. I've seen too many vert clips to know you could just absolutely bunch. Although it still does less damage than my Guardian. But he can, like, it's up there. And it doesn't look super hard. Of course, he makes it look easy. But I feel like Suckhash is probably an easy class to munch on. We're gonna put that one in the A. I'm gonna put it above MAEGU. It's A for sure. Wish I knew more about it, to be honest. Could be S. It really could be. But like I said, I'm assuming that like a lot of that is just vert making it look real good. You know what I'm saying? There is like a lot of learning in there. Now, Awakening MAEWHA. Does Awakening MAEWHA do anything on 2-1s? What do we do here? Awakening MAEGU, or Awakening MAEWHA. I have so many MAEWHAs in my guild. Where are they? Help me, OB MAEWHA Kenobi. I think it's over here. You know, they kind of, that Awakening MAEWHA doesn't really have any CCs. Yeah, she's kind of just been nerfed so much that I feel for like a new player, it's so much better. Like, and then if I put Awakening MAEWHA there, I think Succession MAEWHA is probably A. That's how big the range is on that. And the difference is mainly because Succession MAEWHA has high burst damage still. And T1s. With like more CCs and stuff. I think. But it's more like, so the rat without the damage is like, meh. You need the damage, Succession MAEWHA. Yeah. Not crazy hard to learn. I'll put it behind DK. Classic in one combo. 2-1s. Almost every single class in the S and the A tier can one combo you in T1's Goth Ribbon. To be perfectly honest, that's why we're making this list. The main difference between S and A is literally whether or not how easy it is to learn. To be perfectly honest with you. So yeah. Yep. Let's go into. Let's write that down. Let's go into the next one. Try to keep it going. Awakening hash. I already did it. I already wrote that. Awakening hash. Why did I do that? Oof. Almost fucked it up. Okay. Okay. Let's do Awakening Kuno. Oh, you want to do wait, Sage? Oh, you play Sage. Oh yeah. Let's check out Awakening Kuno. Awakening Kuno got buffed. It's pretty good, right? Where's Dog Bones when you need him? Where's Dog Bones when you need him? I would message him, but Dog Bones might be mad at me, you know? Dog Bones be like doing really well flexing on this shit. We'll put it above Archer. Succession Kuno? I'm gonna put Sakuno underneath this. As soon as I remember where it is. So the list starts to like fill itself out, chat. Once you putting everything else up, you're like, well, this is worse than and as I put other stuff on there, I'll be like, no, this clearly needs to go here. This clearly needs to go here. So it is what it is. So Suck Kuno will put C. Awaken Kuno was B. So A Kuno B. S Kuno C. Now, a lot of this is because it's not a ball class. It's not like a MAEWHA class, and its damage is still good, but it takes a lot of learning. So yeah, I think that's kind of a trend we're seeing for B now, right? Like B is kind of like you can still perform really well, but the average player is going to have some trouble, and it's probably not recommended unless you're just good. Right? Like I've seen people top frag on all these classes at a T1, but they were like playing their hearts out and top of the whatever. Meanwhile, the people they were trying to beat learned MAEGU last week. Omega Law. Okay, it's funny because it's true. Let's make fun of Awakened LAHN. Where do we put Awakened LAHN, chat? Can I put them at the bottom of C tier or are they D tier? What do we do? we love making fun of Awake. Where's Fisher when you need him? I have no idea. There's like 3 of them. And everybody makes fun of how much they suck. It's ironic because they're awakening. Awakening LAHN Facebook. Where do we rank Awakening LAHN? Oh, you might know the answer to this. Tier 1 Awakening LAHN. That's gonna be my hot take. I think they're worse than Awakened WOOSA. Below F tier? No, no. Okay. I'm gonna say it. Awaken WOOSA is the queen of D tier right now. Do you have any idea how many dumb people stand on mines in tier ones? They just run in and stand on your mines. They have no idea what those things are. All right. So if Awaken LAHN is D tier, right? If Awaken LAHN is D tier, what is Succession LAHN? Is it S? Is it S as fuck? What, chat? What do we do? Suckalon is definitely, dude. I've seen like agony. I've seen some Suckalon shit that's disgusting in tier ones. Excuse me. Is it another S enjoyer? What do you think, Facebook? How does Succession LAHN compare to Succession WOOSA? That's how we can figure out if she an S. All right. As soon as I said that, I realized she's an S character. Where does she go? I'd much rather fucking. She's worse than WOOSA, isn't she? Where is she? No. I lost my LAHN. Here we go. I like how you have to help me clear this up. Oh, I already read that. Yeah. I feel like I can kill the WOOSA easier than the LAHN. And sometimes in T1s, it's... You know how I like high tiers? It's like the LAHN... High tiers is like... It's not all LAHNs. It's like just the really good LAHNs that you're scared of. In tier 1s, you're really just scared of most... Any of the LAHNs that know how to fly and attack you, you're just scared of them. Because you're like, everybody get together, everybody, and then wow, you get hit with a LAHN. And just, you're gonna lose a guy every time. 100%. Honestly, you can't even blame him. You're hurting sheep. Not you guys, the other T1 T2 enjoy Mega Law. We're all just hurting sheep, right? And sometimes sheep get eaten by the wolf. So we're just kind of high in the S tier. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Like Valkyrie, where in the S tier do we put Wicked Valkyrie? Right here? Right here? Right. She's hard to learn though. These classes are easy to learn. I'll put her like right there. You want to do the hotness tier list? That's not going to be our... I'll write that down. Our next tier list. It's going to be entirely based. Next week, we'll do the hotness tier list. You just want to see all specs of DK end up S tier. Autumn. I see you. Okay, we'll do the hotness list next. Omega law. Okay. And now we know where Autumn's mind is. Every DK main. Every DK main right there. Can I just prove how good looking I am and just finish this? Okay. Awaken Valkyrie S. Let's do Awaken Valkyrie S. Let's do Succession Valkyrie next. Succession Valkyrie. I think Succession Valkyrie solid B tier. I'll give them worse than B tier because they're like protected and they can brawl really well. And it can't be rocket. It's not rocket science to learn it. However, yeah, yeah, yeah. I like this. Anyone got a problem? Might suck without hotness tier list. ZERK. True. The ZERK might actually come out top on the hotness tier list. We might be surprised. Well, Nova's on that hotness tier list. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, let's look at wizards. Someone brought up wizard. I like that. Let's start with Awakened Wizard at tier 1. Am I just S? Am I just... Am I... did I say Awakened Lizard? Or is it A? You think Awaken's A? I think Succession casters have a hard time coming into tier... the low tier wars, and Awakened casters probably have a hard time too. Let's... If Suck, you think Suck is S in tier 1 and 2? Easy. Really? I think y'all are all gonna be A, bro. I hate to say it. It's really good idea. I think I would have put Awakened Wiz above Suck. Because the difference between A and S in some of these is ease of learning. Which is why I'm thinking about taking Valkyrie off of it. By the way. As a matter of fact, I'm going to just do it. That's just going to be it. Valkyrie is amazing. But how many of you guys and gals, however else you identify, we love y'all YouTube, please like and subscribe. You know, how many of y'all have just, I mean, I do it all the time, watching your Valk that you just fed BSR old nothing? How many bad Valks do nothing? It's hard. I do nothing. I run around and just die. You're like a turtle on your back, like you know, like a snapping turtle with no snap. Now, no, the most Valks gonna get true. Yeah, at least that's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm like, I gotta be real. Even though it's an S tier class and tier 1, like when you play it, that's the difference between A and S right now is like overall learnability. So I'm gonna put Suckcaster also with A. And this is the beautiful thing about this is A always gets all full. We start wanting to slide shit down. Well, we'll see. I think there might just be a bunch of... I think you'll see T1s are very lopsided compared to the rest of the game. Some classes are just good and some classes are just not. Suckcaster. I think I know where this thing be. But I really don't. I'm like looking for the wizard. Did I already put him up there? Is that why? The Awakening Wizard. Here we go. Succession Wizard. So Succession Wizard would be behind Awakening, right? It's like split TP is nice. But at that, don't you do just less damage in general? Right. You kind of have to actually learn caster before you can even do really anything in a 2-1. Still amazing. Still one of the best things. You'll learn how to heal and you'll learn how to bomb and like, I don't know. This is tough. The caster thing is tough. Because you want to just be like, hey, like, this is our T1/T2 list. So the closer to the top of the list, the classes have to just be dumbed down. Right? So let's do Awakened Witch. Awakened Witch is a solid A tier as well. We're gonna put her probably like here. I don't even know. Awakening Witch sucks, doesn't she? I keep trying to meme y'all with Awakening Witch every tier list, and y'all are like, throw her in the trash bin. C tier? I can't get away with nothing with you guys. It's almost like you guys are the ones that are entirely based. Heck W. Oh my. Okay. So let's find this out. I think she does really well. Let's be real. Awakening Witch. Oh. Right here. Solid B tier. Solid B tier. A whiz A. S whiz A. A witch B. It's always sad to see Awakened Witch just not even in the same tier as the other casters. Cause Succession Witch is gonna be an A too. Suck Witch is good. See? Look at this. Man, Suck Witch. S Witch A. So it's he's B. Damn, even Suck Witch. Even Suck Witch is B too, huh? You think so? Oh, yeah, Suck is A, okay. Yeah, they're the exact same thing, I feel like. So, okay. I got you. All right, good. That's why I'm leaving her. That's where she is. We're gonna keep going. Bam! Hey, we're cleaning house with this one. Awaken Musa. God, this is an ethical class. Ethical class. It's super hard, by the way. Super hard. Awaken Musa. I don't know why Awaken Musa is like a dead class. It's one of the like strongest classes in the game. I haven't seen one in a T1 in a while. How much damage does it do in T1s? Doesn't anybody know? Has to be S. Well, I don't think it has to be S. I think it has to be right around where Suck MAEWHA is. I think they do about the same. Awakened Musa takes advantage of high damage, and it doesn't have quite the crazy burst damage that some of these classes would normally have in this low tier for some reason. But in T2s, it kind of does, I think, from what I remember. So like, I think to balance it out, we put it right next to the Suck MAEWHA. And let just the bladers argue about it in the comment section of the video. You're welcome. I'm entirely based. All right, Awakening Mystic. %50 more protected than Suck MAEWHA, and still, yeah, I understand. I just feel like they both fit the exact same role and do the exact same thing. This one's got a bigger AE, so it's in front. That makes sense. And then yeah, I'm entirely based. Yeah, that's true. Got a bigger blade too. I know, it's true. Hey, any other tier list that wasn't T1 or T2, I would put MUSA. Potentially, because you start going evasion, you start going higher up. Like, don't get me wrong. It's but it is what it is. And that Awaken MUSA, it's definitely A tier. Look, A tier is great. A tier is amazing. S tier is literally just like, yeah, you learned last week and now you're top fragging and you know, like, S tier is yeah. Speaking of that, let's go to one that everyone loves. Let's do Awaken Mystic Summon class. I feel like it's actually probably good in T1s, but I could be wrong. And since it being good in T1s and it heals a bunch, yep, that's still C tier. Okay, you like that? You like how it's make? Yeah, that's about as good as you're gonna get. Awaken Mystic, bottom of C tier. Take it or leave it. It's really good because it's got a lot of healing, which makes it tanky while she's PvPing, and if shards do damage on that tier. But that being said, Awaken Mystic is in general garbage. So saying it's really good at this is, yeah, this is what it's doing. Yeah, it's really good at being the bottom of C tier. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're getting close to it. Oh yeah, Awakening Ninja. Where do we put our Awakening Ninja? Ugh, hard to learn. Not a lot of damage. Let's piss off some Kunoichis. I'm gonna put it in front of Succession Kunoichi just to piss them off. You're interchangeable right here. They both blow. They're both C tier. It is what it is. Nothing personnel. Hey Ninja. C tier. Let's go. Base. It's true though. It's true. I'm just saying. If Block Jump jumped into a ball in a tier 1 Nodewar, he'd get Baja blasted by a fucking Awakened Guardian that has no idea what they're doing. He just E-buffed and pressed ult for the first time and figured out he could one-shot somebody. And it could be literally Block Jump, the legendary Block Jump. And it wouldn't matter. He'd just be that's what would happen. He'd be one-shot. Ethical. He wouldn't even be using elixirs. The Giants, he's using a giant stroke. Let's go. Ethical. Okay. Now, Awaken Nova. This class is pretty good. Pretty good. Awaken Nova does better in T1s and T2s because half the people don't know what an S block is, or let alone a super arm. So yeah, Awakening Nova is one of those classes that, like, the higher up, the better at it you have to be because everybody knows you're like unprotected and when like at the same time. But like at the beginning, you're also just automatically good because nobody know like, and then you know like, surprisingly B tier. I think it might be higher than this. This might be base. But it's surprisingly B tier. Yeah. It's just, yeah. The problem is it's too hard to learn. Yes, exactly, Hilda. Exactly. She probably, so A tier is like B tier is still got damage and abilities. But for the new player, are these two? You notice the new player is actually nearly impossible to learn how to do great on. You've seen a new archer? Nobody gets Baja. Look, see, it always happens by the end of the list. You can see it. Nobody gets Baja blasted faster than a brand new archer in a tier 1 Nodewar. Someone said it earlier. Nobody dies faster than that. But at the same time, nobody frags out more than a really good archer in a tier 1 Nodewar. So that balance is it puts it almost right in the middle, because it's so hard on new players. Same thing with all the best, you know, in these classes like that. I don't know. It's kind of the thing. The learnability is actually what's separating the tiers right now. Also damage. So everyone at the top still has damage in tier 1, and then it's just like learnability, more learnability, and then, you know, either they're mid or impossible to learn. So like Awakened Nova is good. It's just, I mean, you can't expect a guy who's been playing a couple weeks to learn Awakened Nova. Oh, Awakened Sage. This is in the same boat. Awakened Sage. Tier 1s. I feel like Awakened Sages are good in tier 1s. Instant S for Awakened Sage. It's got summon damage. I got you, Rezu. We'll hop on DRAK next. I'm gonna say Sage is probably here. Then you can learn some stuff, but apparently if it's just three skilling you, you don't need to learn too much. Okay. We'll do Succession Sage in a second, but there was a request to do Awakened DRAK. Awakened DRAK is very clearly an S tier class in every single tier list. But where do we put it on this list? It's hard to learn compared to an Awakened Sage, for example. How many hits whether Awakened DRAK does it say? You think it's A tier? I'm struggling to keep it in S tier because of how hard it is to learn, Rezu, to be honest with you. That's why I have it at the bottom right now. But I don't think you have to learn as much as you would in like Uncapped, for example, in the tier 1. I think you just learn a couple things. Fly in, do your whatever, and then something, and then fly away. So I think that makes her bottom of the S tier. And a lot of people are going to say she's better than WOOSA, but I've been basically one-shot by a Sage. Awakened DRAK's damage isn't crazy impressive in S. The issue is she's not crazy hard to learn up to a certain point. VALK is easier. I disagree entirely. VALKs are always on the ground in tier 1s and tier 2s. VALK is not easier than Awakened DRAK. And I'll be honest, explaining someone who's, yeah, we are saying like, yeah, VALK looks like it's one-shotting you, but it's probably using 3 abilities. Let's just be honest, chat. And Awakened DRAK looks like it's one-shotting you. It's actually using 2. You know what I mean? It's just a little easier. It's not that, you know, but it is harder. Let's be real. It's harder. It's harder. Like those 2 abilities, same thing. No, 3 abilities canceling in like half a second compared to like the flow of the kit on Awakened DRAK, that feels nice, man. I don't know. It's not the same. Not the same. Not the same. And there's a reason they're right next to each other. I think that Awakened DRAK find it easier to hit VALK's ult just because it's a big area. Oh. Yeah. Well. You could literally walk out of a VALK ultimate. I have no... I really have no remorse for people who died of VALK ults. We are talking T1 and T2s. And the average Valkyrie is probably not going to be getting fed a bunch. They're only going to get their ult so long. What they're really good at is healing. That's why they're so high up on the list. And the reason Awakened Dracania is so high up on the list is it keeps healing itself. They can keep fighting. It doesn't do as oppressive the damage as it would normally, but it can keep fighting. That is pretty much it from what I can tell. It's more forgiving because of this. Hence, higher up on the list. I think that's basically it. This class can keep fighting, but like, it's not as not quite as beginner intuitive, if that makes sense. Suck DRAK though. I think Suck DRAK is honestly still Suck DRAK probably still S tier, but because of how easy it is to learn and people standing around in tier 1s. I think this is a hot take and people are gonna hate on me for this. Suck DRAK is better than Awaken in T1s. People just don't want to play her because everybody wants to be Flowers or some really good Awaken DRAK. Go 39-1, thinking they're some giga gamer and they can grab every ninja they see. But Succession DRAK, I think is actually right here. And you say the best front line in T1/T2. She's up there. I'd rather have an Awakened Guardian or a Succession Berserker. Where do we put Succession Berserker? Let's figure that out. Oh, fuck, I forgot to write it few down. I remember where I stopped though. What did I do? I did Awaken Sage, and we did afterwards. What did we do? Awaken Dova. Then we did
think Succession VALK? Fuck me, I missed a bunch of them, didn't I? Oh well, some of them are just gonna get skipped. I'll get a DRAK. Get W. He's a pre-engaged appeal, kinda. I'm not leaving. I don't really count Berserker as a frontline and how I use the term. Berserker is your frontline. You're so EU person. That's such an EU thing to say. How dare you? I love you, Rizal. I'm just keeping it real. Yo, am I entirely based? Is there a single person in North America that thinks Suck Berserker is not a frontline class? Thoughts? Or am I just entirely based? Is that just a North American opinion? Bro, they jump in first before you even see them. They are the front of the line. By definition, the pre-engager is the front. Like, you're saying this is what you're saying, Razzle. The pre-engager. You see what I'm saying? Yes, it is, Hilder. So the pre-engager is the front line. We have to catch up to them. You have to catch up to the pre-engager. I hate that class. No, everybody does. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. I know I missed some people on this list, unfortunately. So S Berserker. I'm gonna put it S tier. Where in the S tier though? Does it go S? S. I think it's very easy. When your guild don't W, Suck ZERK as a flanker. Yeah. But that's like a situational problem. We're just talking in general. Like a new person doing T1s. You could learn Berserker pretty well. And you do very well. You run around. You heal yourself up. You're tanky. You got peels. S tier? Thoughts? Where do we put it? Danny Destroyer on. Danny, you're asleep because I'm a goblin. All right, everybody hates the class, so we're just gonna leave it S tier. I think it's because the 200%. It's not hard. I don't want to hear you saying everybody says it's not the easiest. Dude, Berserker is not hard. Suck Berserker is not hard, bro. Just think of Kaisar. I'm munching. We Suck Berserker. It's not the easiest. Oh, it's debatable. Debatable. Depends what you want to achieve. Depends what. Now, Awakened Berserker. This one's hard to learn. This one's harder to learn, but it's very good. I think this is A tier. But where in the A tier do we put the Suck Awakened Berserker? I'm putting it in front of Suck DK. It's
Potentially worse than Suck Decay, potentially better. I'm not really sure. What are your thoughts? A's getting big. Dude, look at how... Wait till you see how top-ended this list is, chat. It's going to be perfect. The tier 1 list is going to be straight. We're going to have God tier and F tier again, I believe. Go anywhere in A, most people wouldn't care. Yeah, I don't know about that. The tier list kind of start to make sense. Like, think about it like this. You wouldn't want to bump into a Valkyrie. Behind that, you wouldn't want to bump into an Awakened Wizard. Behind that, you wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like in just general suck, like this all makes sense in order to me. Like none of these characters you really want to bump into if they know kind of know what they're doing, but it's since it's T1s, they might not know what they're doing. You might still get up. You know what I'm saying? They have enough damage, but they might not know what they're doing, basically, is what A means. Omega Law. I don't know. It's yeah. Rather run into an Awakened Zerker than a Musa as a backline class. Yeah, so that's like maybe you, but I can't think of it. Most people would not. So just you haven't run into any of the good Awakened Zerkers on NA maybe. It's one of the most depressing, strongest unchecked classes in the game. If there's a good Awakened Zerker, it's literally S triple plus. Their dick is out all the time. Good fight. You cannot even touch them because they'll kill you from range. You run up top, they kill you with mid range. Then they literally like triple grab you. And so like, yes, that's crazy. The only thing keeping them from S here is they don't do. I don't do any of that yet. I mean, they can't. Some of them can't. Like, they're just learning. These guys are just mouse moving for the first time. Let's be real. Would you rather fight Autumn or Danny Destroyer? Or not Danny Destroyer, or Autumn or Awakened Decay? Danny? You think Suck Zerker is lower than in A then? That's what you're saying? MAEWHA. I am gonna move it back one. I think Suck DK is really good. There's that comment. But I'm gonna leave it there for now. Like you said, it could go anywhere in A. And it's got 3 grabs. What does SHAI do damage? No, SHAI actually does no damage at all. Complete support class. But they make everybody like 30% better. And then they have crazy BS CCs where they just CC everybody around them. And then they have these debuffs and slows that make it the fight like it's the strongest do nothing weak class in the game. It does nothing, and it's way too strong. Anyways, Awakened Sorceress. Ooh, Awakened Sorceress is really strong. Awakened Sorceress like really strong. It's not like S strong, I don't think, right? Because it's not like super easy. But see, Awakened Sorceress is crazy strong in T1s and T2s because every time just look. They're like it's like my dog. Once the SORC disappears, what happened? Oh, okay. I guess we could just hang out now, you know? Oh, I got CC. Yeah, that's the sort. So you have to get, yeah, they have to be ranked high on this list. They have to be ranked high on this list. But it's really hard to play, actually. Now they'd make it a lot easier, which is why it's A now. It used to be really hard to play. I'm sorry. It's hard. It's harder than most to play. SORC seems hard for me. It is, Hilda. It is. A lot of people think that it's all iframes. It's actually more about trading super armors, and then your movements are iframes. Very different than other classes. Nothing funnier than your shot caller saying leave the circle on a push. As a shot caller, I can honestly say, Rizal, when I had 8 people chasing you as a scholar and that literally killed my alliance. Hey man, that's not cool. That's not funny at all. I think it killed your... Yeah, that's not cool, man. That's not funny at all. Like, okay, it was hilarious. My bad, dude. My bad, dude. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Holy jeez. Yeah, you literally won the war with that. Let's go. Awakening Striker. Awakening Striker does good in T1s, doesn't it? The summons. It's fairly easy to learn. Where do we put this, chat? Triple S here because he has the boys to fight with him. I think he... Yeah. We're going to put him at the bottom of A for now. He doesn't have enough group utility, but his ult that makes him invulnerable, and he does actually do damage in 2-1s and 2-2s. But it's actually not even a bad like feeding target in T1s and T2s. I literally fed Note before, but yeah, he'll do. Yeah, that's why Striker's got a lot of. It's he's a jack of all trades, master of none in T1. I think it's probably too hard to frag out on consistently, just because I've seen some people. We're gonna B tier it. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, it's really easy to learn, but it's really hard to do amazing in the ball fights T2, which is what we're talking about. We're talking about the fragging out, right? We're talking about doing really good. It's hard to do. It's hard to do, but it's good. It's possible. Possible. So we're gonna make it king of the B tier now. We're moving on. Awakening Witch here. Awakening Witch. Awakening Tamer. Awakening Tamer now. Awakening Witch. Awakening Tamer. Awakening Tamer. I hate these things. But they're so easy to kill. But they have a good ult. Welcome to the bottom of B tier. I find MAEGU even easier to play than Guardian. That's why she's my third character. Hey. Well, Hilda, MAEGU is harder than Guardian on this list, so you might be right about that. Omega lol. But the second you have your group with you, she becomes less threatening. Yeah, no, Tamer, I'll be honest, she's terrifying, and we'll do both specs of Tamer. She has a minus 60 DP buff. So, or debuff, I mean. Which is very powerful. Very powerful. I want to rank Suck Tamer higher because if they were to just jump on their pet, most people couldn't stop them in a tier 1 Omega Law. It's crazy. So let's put Suck Tamer right behind Awaken Tamer.
A Tamer. B. Alrighty. So, Awakening Warrior. This is an entirely based opinion. This class is really hard to learn for how good it does. Where do we think Awakening Warrior goes in T1 Nodewars? Thoughts? Opinions? What would Liger do? I've never seen one in T10, T1. Probably a B. Yeah. You guys want to know? And I could be wrong about this, but ding 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 ding. That's, I think. So the Wicked Warrior can do some things that's gotten some buff. I'm entirely based, but you need hands. The average T1 player doesn't have any hands. He's gonna just run in and solar flare, grab, and then he's gonna miss his grab on the Succession Witch, who's just jumping back, you know, with normal dodge at this point. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a normal dodge, and you miss the grab, and then gets Baja blasted by the first Awakening Guardian that figured out that there's a core on Cleansing Flame, and the Guardian's literally like, I get all the kills, ship you. That's just what happens, okay? I'm sorry. So yeah, the Warriors Baja blasted. Unlucky dude. Unlucky dude. Nothing personnel. Hands doesn't play anymore, does he? Nah, he doesn't play in a long time. We love Hands. Shout out to Hands. Yeah. So the Warrior, not looking good, but the Succession Warrior. Suck Warrior. Does Suck Warrior have more protected combo than Awakening Shot? Does it do more damage? It does pretty good damage in low caps. So yeah, Suck Warriors are by generally weird, and I feel like my YouTube chat's gonna go crazy with that, but generally if you're a Suck Warrior, you're just something just mental with you. It is what it is. Like, Warriors are all Awakening. There's like 3 Succession Warriors and they don't even talk about it. Everyone else is proud about this. Everyone else is proud about their spec. Succession Warriors, they just keep quiet. They don't even want you to know they're a Suck Warrior. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how bad it is. I'm sorry. I'm entirely based. Entirely based. Holy moly. Meanwhile, Awakened Warriors can't stop explaining how awakened they are. You know what I mean? It's like the complete opposite. Oh my god, it's so true. It's so. Did you see that quick flop change into my? Oh my god, that was so sick. They have transcended reality. God, Hands is so good at the game. He doesn't even play and he's better than me. Fuck me. Okay. It's true. By default, he's just better than me and he doesn't even play. Okay. I used to know this guy. Shout out to my boy Ventos. I missed him. He used to just 1v1 Hands. And everyone, when we would all be in the battle arena every day. And everyone would stop and just watch, because they were the 2 best warriors like of all time in North America, and he was the only one who could fight Hands. And oh my god, I miss watching those duels. And the real duels, we used to bet 1 Artisan Memory and gift it to the person who lost. Ugh. Oh my god, never fought so hard for Artisan Memory. You have no idea. Anyways, yep. Shout out to Hands. Shout out to the Ventos, the McCanns. Succession Corsair. I feel like this class sucks. It has no damage in T1. And it's just kind of meh. I haven't seen a single one. Let's put it
let's call her the queen of D tier. Because at least she's got a healing ultimate. She's better than all these other classes. And hear me out. Hear me out. Her damage happens. That's about it. Succession MUSA. We got a clear C tier winner here. I'm gonna go ahead and put it right next to Awakening MAEWHA. We're gonna put it behind Awakening MAEWHA. Just kidding. It's clearly better. Omega Law. We're gonna oh god, I'm so good at this game and these tier lists. What? Wait, hold on. What? I gotta write this crap down. What did I do? Psych, Tamer, Wing, Tamer. Psych. Corsair. D is fudge. Suck. Oh yeah. A warrior. Solid B tier. Succession warrior. We gave it a solid solid B tier. Suck Corsair was D. And what was after Suck Corsair? I think that was it. All right. Succession Sage. Tier 1. Tier 2s.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, thank you so much for the follow. You made it to the YouTube video. Hilder, thank you so much for the follow, buddy. Succession Sage. It's super easy to learn. It's one of the highest damage classes in the game. And let's not forget an S and tier 1 and tier 2. Even though they're super armor, when they rift chain, they might as well. Hey, where'd he go? Hey, where'd he go? I don't see him. Oh, I died. That's literally tier 1 and tier 2. They're gone. See? Exactly. Exactly. Dude, they're invisible, bro. They're invisible, bro. I don't know how to explain it. Please kill the sage is so okay. Let's chill out on the redeems. Please don't. Please don't demonetize my video with too many redeems. But dang, that was crazy. Oh my god. I don't have any monetization. That was actually a joke, by the way. I couldn't monetize if I wanted to. Anyways, man. Succession Sage. Better or worse than Awakened Guardian? I got a hot take. They're worse. I think they're worse. All these classes can kill any classes standing. All these classes can kill any classes standing. Oh yeah, we do Scholar list because it's last, because it's not on the list. We actually just draw Scholar and MS Paint. That's the best part. No Snape, you'll like it. Scholar. So we waited to put Scholar on here, and then it just, you know what I mean. I just hate Sage. Yeah. So it's debatable. Like actually, I think it's easier to learn than Guardian. You're right. It's even easier than Guardian to PvP on. Guardian takes a couple brain cells to PvP on. You only need one to PvP on a Succession Sage. Sorry, Toxic, if you're watching. Scholar is as invisible as their damage. True. So, yeah.
I did D War B. It's supposed to be Succession. Succession War B. Okay, Succession Sage. S baby. Succession SORC. Let's hear all the EU people get upset now. Succession SORC is very clearly it's a B class. Guardian takes more brain cells. I said one takes 2 and one takes 3 brain cells. You know what I mean? So you take a W where you can get it, I guess, Hilder. But, you know, interpret that as well how you want it. Okay. Awakened Corsair. Surprisingly good. It's a summon class that's range. It does really great. It has a high learning curve. It does really great in T1s and T2s. What do y'all think? This is tough. I've saved this one for near the end. I want to put it, I want to say it's an S tier class. But you kind of have to get good at it first. Everybody struggles trying to CC Awakened Corsairs. It's kind of their thing. Except they can shoot you while you're failing to CC them. Kind of like the Awakened Guard or Awakened Berserker. They fit the same role. It's because Corsair has a self PA. This is a hot take, and it's only in T1s and T2s. But Succession Corsair is probably the bottom of S here. Because like her combos is like Shift R and B, F, R, B, Shift F. You see what I mean, chat? Or you can do like R and B, F, Shift R, B, Shift. You know, it's like, I don't know. It's not very hard. It's really not super hard. It's very intuitive. It's got summon damage. It hits really hard in tier 1s, by the way. People are going to get mad at that. And that's okay. I've had some extensive tier 1, tier 2 experience now. And I've seen some really good Corsairs. And it's terrifying. It's more terrifying than this stuff. Believe it or not. Yeah. And the thing is, I didn't even know who they were. I'd never seen that Corsair before, which means they just learned how to do it. They figured out like that week. You know what I mean? It's not rocket science. Waken Ranger on A, that's new. Yes. Well, it is a T1/tier 2 list, and this is probably being gracious. But her ult and everything is amazing in this zone. So I felt like it was a good spot. Now, let's check out Suck Ninja. Where would Armin be? Suck Musa solo? Oh, I know. Don't you love it? I can feel the haters happening already. Suck Ninja. Where would we put Armin? By the way, Armin, tier 1 Armin. Where would tier 1 Armin be? Ninjas typically don't have any hands, but he would have to be higher than the Awakening Ninja. The Awakening Kuno, I would think. So I'm gonna put the Suck Ninja at the King of B tier. What did I just do? Suck Sork. Awakening Corsair.
as, and now we just have one more to go. Hold on. Let's be real. How many we need wait, okay, how many God tier classes? 1 or 3? We did 1 last time. Let's do 3. 3 God tier classes. And then maybe even 4. We'll see. And 1 F tier. We can make fun of whoever the worst is. Now, Scholar is good on T1s, I think. So let's add let's add a row above. God tier. All right. So Scholar is gonna be like C or B, guys. I hate to say it, no matter what. But anyways, God tier. SHAI. Is it just the top 3? Is anyone gonna argue with this? MAEGU. And Sage. And Guardian. All right. I fixed it. So there's something better than God tier now. Okay. We're putting SHAI and SHAI tier. Fuck me. Okay, and we're putting suck MAEGU. God tier. Suck Sage. God tier. Awaken Guardian. God tier. Anybody have a problem with that? Have you ever fought any of these classes in tier 1s or tier 2s? You will find out that these 3 classes are literally above and beyond. You have a go and Rizel. We're almost done anyways. Peace. They're just above and beyond. I appreciate all the help. Don't worry, brother. And SHAI is just in a tier by itself. You literally need one if you want to be top ranked. You don't have to learn much to play it. It's in a tier of its own. Now, I think because we gave SHAI its own tier, I don't think there's much reason to worry about F tier. I think we're good as we stand. We're going to download and save this. We're going to take a quick look at this here. And we're going to say, dang. Dang. Let me open with this. All right, we got to fix it. We got to fix it, chat. It wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right. Hold on.
Hold on, chat. We gotta put him at the bottom of B tier. Just to make fun of him. Right, chat? Right? Omega love. Okay, it's perfect. It's that's fine. Okay, save. Oh, right here. Wait, it's the, how does that? That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's not the right one. Download this. Download this. Image 3. Image 3. Let's open image 3. Hold on. Image 3. I did it. I did it in the wrong one. I did it in the wrong one. Open image 3. Paint. We got to do it right. We're not messing around. Okay. We go in yellow because scholars are yellow for some reason. Bam. Bam. Put the text out. It's got to be a lol. Scholar lol. Okay. Save as. Are entirely based. Tier 1 tier list is done, chat. It's done. It's done. It's done. Thank you for all the help. Let's investigate it briefly so we can really focus on what matters here. I don't even know where I saved it. I don't know where I saved my picture. It's unfortunate. We'll make fun of it. We'll get the official picture in the thing. We all know Scholars D tier. Thank you so much, everyone, for dealing with the entirely base tier list. I'll try my best to do the things. I don't know how to do it. I messed the notes up. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I'll try my best to do it in the YouTube video. I think it's fairly accurate. Probably a really useful tool for everybody that wants to do some tier 1 / tier 2 node wars. Thank you, everybody that's helped out. I appreciate you. As always, my points of view are entirely based. Or the other one. Let's go, baby.